So very good morning to one and all. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to implement the program for your embedded system. So for this embedded system laboratory, we have a few components in our department. The major component is LPC2148 microcontroller. So this particular microcontroller piggyback which help you to taking out the port pins. So port pins are available for the flexibility for the programmer. So these two pins are power up your microcontroller, and then port pins. So this is the microcontroller LPC2148, and then a number of port pins are taking out for flexibility of programming. So with the help of this particular pin, we have to configure act as an input or output. So this is the major part or heart of your embedded system laboratory component. So next one is, these are only for the microcontroller for LPC2148, and then another one kit is available. So this is developed by our own faculty. So this is very flexible. So you this in this particular board, so we have n number of peripherals. We can interface with your microcontroller LPC2148 microcontroller ARM microcontroller. So some of the peripherals I will show you how to interface the peripherals with the our LPC2148. So this is the power supply for the 12 volt and 5 volt. So some of the applications we require 12 volt, and our all other ICs are operating at the 5 volt. So we have two power supplies. So one is the 12 volt, another is the 5 volt. This is the ADC. ADC is there, and then this is the relay, buzzer, LED, 7 segment, LCD, and then so we need, these are all some of the output peripherals. We have another we need to provide some input, so we can use the dip switch. So that is push switch for providing the input for a single bit. Otherwise we can use it for matrix keyboard for n number of input applications. So LCD device is there, 7 segment LED display is there, and then some of the motor up for your motor applications. There is a stepper motor, and then DC motor also available in this particular kit. For your applications, you can access any of your peripherals for implementing or designing your embedded system. So how we are going to interface these two kits, I will show you the another one kit. So this is the simplest connection of your embedded system. So this is the already we powered up the basic peripheral kit. So with the help of the 5 volt adapter, so 5 volt adapter I have powered up. So from this 5 volt, so I have given the power supply to this microcontroller LPC2148. So power supply, so 5 volt and grounds are given from the peripheral kit. So another one, so we need to we need to dump the program in your microcontroller. So that is we have to done with the help of your USB. So there is a CPU. So already we done the some Keil program and create the hexa file. So these hexa files are dumped with the help of the USB port to the microcontroller, right? So here I'm going to show you, so what are the software requirement for implementing the embedded experiments. So first one is the Keil software. So already you were aware, so how to program, how to simulate the Keil software. So this is for the simulation purpose. You have to run some of the codes, and you can debug. You have to make it the error free code, and get it ready for dumping the code to the processor. So only thing is we missed in the previous a video how to generate the hexa file. So for this you need to go for the project and then select option for the target. So in this particular pop-up window there is a n number of tabs. So in this there is an output. In this output you just click the create hex file. So default there is checkbox is unchecked in the default option. So if you want to create the hex file, you need to check this hexa file, right, and then click OK. So now if you are going to translate and then build your program, so it will automatically create the hexa file. So now our program is C program is converted into machine level language, machine code. So now we are going to dump the machine code to the microcontroller. So for this we have to use the FlashMagick. So this is the software which help you to dump our program to the microprocessor. So this is the, you just look at, so from the selection you can choose the devices. Already in the Keil software you know how to select the device, right? So for this FlashMagick also there's n number of devices are there. So we are having the 2148. So we are chosen the 2148 device, and then there is a COM port. This is very important. If the COM port is not synchronized with your CPU, it will shows the error. So if you get an error, you contact your laboratory in charge or assist to make it the COM port, because it's administrative right. It will ask the administrator right. So baud rate is 9600, and then interface you have to select ISP. The oscillator of your microcontroller is 12 megahertz, right? So after that you need to dump your hexa file. So for this you need to go for your programmer. So LPC2148 microcontroller. Actually in your microcontroller there is a two different mode of operations. So one is the programming mode, another one is the execution mode, right? So for the programming mode we have two different pins. One is the ISP, another one is the RST. So with the help of the ISP and then RST, so we are going to make it the processor in programming mode. So that's help you to dump your code to the processor. After that you need to turn it off your controller into execution mode, right? So for this there's procedure for how to convert your microcontroller to be a programming mode. First you press your reset button, another one you press your ISP button, then release your reset button and then ISP button. Now your microcontroller in the programming stage. That is nothing but you have accessible to dump your program in the chip, right? So you need to browse the location where your hex file is located. So already we done some of the program. So finally here I am going to show you how to dump the key program. So this is the hexa file generated from the program. So I'm going to open. So after that, if you click the start button, you can verify. So here there is a attempt to connect and it will show you how. So now it's having some problem. So again you have to that is nothing but your controller not turn it on in the programming mode. You just do it the procedure again. Sorry, it's not a turn on your system, so that way it shows the error. I'm just switching on. Again I'm going to do the procedure. Start. Just look at here, there is a programming verifications is there. Now after that it's done, finished the program. So now the program is dumped in your microcontroller. After that you just again press the reset button alone. Now your controller turn into the execution mode. So if you are going to provide the necessary connection establishment between your peripheral board with the microcontroller, the code, that application will run. So thank you. I will show you the complete demonstration with the help of another one experiment. Thank you.